Hey. Alright, so the kids go back to school today. So we've been rushing this morning. We woke up about 7:45-ish maybe. So we woke up a little bit later than we wanted to.
Still got cold in our ass.
But yeah, we good. My wife bought me a Star Wars shirt. Looking very Incredible Hulk and
a few days ago. I got on workout gear because that's what it seemed like I'm always doing, working. But I hate recording on his phone because I don't know what direction to look at. And
just look at the phone.
It makes it a little difficult. I do the lunchbox. So I got my New Balance. What's this? A fanny?
Fanny pack. Yeah.
Got my New Balance fanny pack. Check it out. Go get one. But yeah, so we're in the process of taking the kids to school. We're gonna stop past the store and grab, a little lunchbox or a little lunch something. We leaving out a little late, but my husband, he drive pretty good, so we should get there in no time. I'm all dry faced right now. I finally found my ring. And then
you didn't even want to vlog.
Now,
like,
I really didn't, but I want to be supportive. Like, I really didn't want to vlog this right now because I'm like, I had to I'm just like, oh, I'm not ready. No, I didn't say that.
No, I said you feel like it, but
I'm saying I didn't want to do it because my head.
Okay.
I'm alright.
I gotta get me a new
got my
my fingers get
my Nike flats. My sliders, got them on. So, I know I'm mixing brands. I got a fanny pack, but I don't think I'm going to put the fanny pack on. But I do know I got my Nike pants on and my Nike flats. So, I ain't got to mix nothing.
People throwing out TVs left and right.
I need to go get me a feminine package real quick. Let me drop them off. Because I know my friend about to visit in a little bit. About to have a visitor for a couple of days.
That is nothing to celebrate.
Look at talk.
Why? As I'm biting my fingernail, he talking about books.
I know, it made it seem like you ate a booger. Wow. So yes, I'm happy to say that my missus will be coming. That's why I'm preparing. And it's a natural process. So to all the females out there, it is very, very, just let people know. It's a happy feeling when you get your cycle sometimes. And, yeah, you get to track things. Especially when you don't want to do. You get to know when and when you can't do certain things. So, it works. So, let me know if there is any work from home businesses, because we have a 2-year plan that we're going to start in 2 years when we start traveling. Have a mobile home.
Travel the nation
With a mobile home. So we're putting this into existence. We're speaking it. Shh, don't you dare. Let her hold it. Me and you. So we have Gwendolyn's lunchbox. It's a cute little lunchbox. I don't know where I got it from.
What,
I
Mia?
think it was 5 and below I got this lunchbox.
No, Mom, that wasn't 5 and below. That was Old Navy.
Oh, yeah. This 5 and below be having cute stuff too, but this Old Navy, it's so cute.
Mommy, eat that.
And then this is my son's. He loves Batman characters, so this is his lunchbox. It goes with his book bag.
Eat that.
Hold on, baby. I'm up here packing
Can you
these.
pre-open it for him?
I'm about to do that now. We gotta get him to school.
What, Mia? What? What, baby? Another juice pack fell.
Okay. I was just sharing with my husband when he was doing his shaving chronicles. And,
Yeah, bathroom shave talk.
Bathroom Shade Talks, that's the name of it. So if you need to go to our Instagram, Rich and Nese, I think he posted it up there on a social media site. But yeah, so I was going to say that I was talking to him, I think it was in regard to, I forgot what it was. God forgive me. Oh yeah, so when I got in from work, took my shower and stuff, and I was like saying, it's crazy how in one summer I became a certified nurse's aide, and then now I'm a technician in the same summer. It's amazing. Like that was a beautiful accomplishment.
Mommy,
Well, he to the side. You know we got it.
Mommy,
We got it.
As long as they know I'm here, that's all that matters.
Why you look like that? You look
I
like,
look good.
no, it's the way you look when I say it's an amazing accomplishment.
I ain't saying that. I ain't looking no type of way either.
Oh, let me put Aiden's in here.
Beard on point. Look at that.
That just fell from the thing.
What are you crying about? All right, so we dropped the kids off at school. My wife, she's actually inside the school right now with the kids. It's their first day back. I tried my best to find a parking space, but you know, it's Northwest DC, it's rush hour traffic. A lot of the street laws is that you really can't park on certain streets, and it just so happened that the school, the street that they're on, abides by and goes by that same law, and there's very limited parking on the street as well. So sorry, but you know, you guys couldn't see them actually go inside their school and, you know, say their goodbyes and things like that. But I'll be picking them up from school today, and I'll be asking them about their day in school and how everything was for them, and you know, how did they feel, you know, what did they see, what did they learn, things of that nature. So, you know, that interaction is very much needed. You know, they are super excited. On the way to school, they were saying, you know, dang, we're so far away from school. How long is it going to take? So you could tell like they were genuinely, you know, interested in attending school and going to school. So yeah, you know, these days you gotta raise these kids. You gotta raise these kids to walk the better path. Growing up, I had it rough. We moved around so much. I mean, we was literally from like house to house to house to house. So growing up, you know, I didn't get that stability like my kids have. My kids have stability because it's me and my wife. It's not just her being a single mom. Stability is because we're both, you know, very adamant and very, you know, we're both very adventurous with our kids. You know, where stability is also the fact that, you know, my wife is working. Before I stopped working, I was working. I actually been working for, you know, ever since, you know, even before I met my wife. When I met my wife, I was a manager at a shoe store. At the time, I was 19, you know, so I had always had that strive for success and, you know, working hard and working for everything that I want. And, you know, I'm trying to instill that into my kids. My daughter, she'll be 8 this year. My son, you know, he's 5, you know, so we just do the very best that we can do to bring them up the right way. In 2 years' time, you know, we're going to have to homeschool them because, and the reason being is because we're going to be on the road. We're going to, you know, we're going to go ahead and buy a, you know, retired bus and convert it into a mobile, you know, home in a way.
So we're back. We just dropped the kids off. Unfortunately, I couldn't vlog it because my phone died and the school was crowded as heck, and we took our Lolo in. So they're back there eating some unhealthy stuff. But I took this one in because I needed her to be familiar. This is her first year, my little baby. And we left this one, which I'm glad because she would have been all over the place. So I met my daughter's teacher.
Because I was in the car. And I already told him, I already vlogged being in the car.
Okay. I met Brenda's teacher. She's very nice. It's her first year. I like that it's a lot of teachers' first year. They're very happy, got big smiles. I don't know what's about to happen half of the school year.
So they just excited as kids.
Yes, very excited. And Aiden, I gave him a prep talk. So my son, every time I tell him, just got to give you some story on Aiden. Every time I say, Aiden, read this, he'll say, I don't know how to read. But we don't have kids like that. Now, I'm glad he's honest. But he actually knows to identify words. So it was sight word readers. And it's called Run, the story of the book. And I'm going to look it up. I forgot to look up the author, but I'm going to type it in on YouTube. He literally read a sentence. So I told him, he didn't even have to sound it out. He looked at it and said, run. And one thing I'm proud of is that when you do sight words with your kids, it may not be every day, but when you teach them to become familiar with sight words were created to help them identify words and say them quickly. Because when you do it in this repetition, you know it. Even if you don't understand what it means, you just know it. So he said, run, and then he said to something. It was something on it. Said the... I can't remember the sentence, but it said run, exclamation point, said the, and then it was something else. But he literally had to sound it out. And one thing I can say, even though our son talks with a list, I mean, it's similar to like his dad or something. Like, we all have issues with our speech sometimes. But he talks with a list. But even with that, that doesn't stop him. Aiden knows how to properly enunciate his letters. For some reason, he knows how to sound them out. Let me say that. He knows how to properly sound them out. Because sometimes he be having an issue with certain letters when he say it. But I believe this boy is going to soar. He's going to take off with reading. He's going to become so great. His other sister, we did sight words when she was like a baby. And she knew how to read at 3 to 4. She knew how to read. And then 5 and 6, and this girl's 7, she can read a chapter book. So I'm proud because it was tough when I was growing up. And it didn't help with having like dyslexia or something. Like I never claimed things. I was never the type to claim things and be like, oh, I have this. But as you get older, you become much more understanding to really what it is. So that feel good. Don't do that. but yeah, so I see that she has a great start off. And I want her to, because with success and with achieving things, you have to be prepared, and knowledge is power. So kids know how to read. Knowledge is power. So I'm a happy mom when it comes to like really teaching them and instilling in them the foundations, the basic foundations of knowledge. So I'm not one of those young moms that just let them sit around. I mean, this summer was a lackadaisical summer for them, especially with me being at work. And Dad, he's more chill. He's not going to enforce so many things, but like I don't just let them just do what they want. They're taught. So I pray their first day is a great day. Please, in the name of Jesus, Aiden, have a great day. So I'm just happy, and I'm just proud, and we happy because we only got Thursday she gonna be gone.
Only got 2 now.
So we only have 2 right now.
Then
Thursday,
gonna be
1. So before I go to work.
Write my music, record my music. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I know he can't wait.
Man, what? Alright, so it's still a kid's first day of school, so I'm about to pick him up. I changed the outfit a little bit. Because earlier this morning we was in a rush, so I kind of dressed down a little bit. Just threw on some shorts and some shirt. But I'm about to pick these little youngins up. See how their day went. I'm excited for them, Ain't nothing more exciting than your first day of school for real as a child, as a kid. So yeah, I'm gonna go chat it up a little bit with the little ones, see what's going on. I'm walking up into the school now. Alright, so I just picked everybody up from school, first day of school. We're gonna open up all these windows, okay? Since Daddy can't have the AC on, I'm gonna open up the windows. So yeah, Brenlin usually rides shotgun with me whenever, you know, I'm picking them up or dropping them off to school.
There's a bug right there.
Whenever her mom's not around or with me. Everybody said they had a good day. Aiden had an accident on himself, so right now he's walking around with no shoes, only socks on, and a completely different pair of pants. But it's all right. You're gonna do better tomorrow, right, Aiden? Are you gonna pee on yourself tomorrow? I can't hear you, my man.
Oh, and Daddy, they got something called, I don't really know. I forgot the name, but we get to do it in the order of the week. So we get to see specials, and when we see specials, they do something different. Let me just say that they switch around what they do normally, and they do what the other specials does. So they switch around what they do.
So what is a special? What does that mean when you say specials?
A specials is like a type of class, like an art class, music.
Oh, okay.
PE.
So was that every week it switches up?
Yeah, like pretty much going in every week in the order.
So which one is your favorite?
I like music because we get to do art and music. We get to make instruments. We get to make sculptures. They pretty much do what art does.
Oh, that's good.
They make sculptures and they.
So I mean, what about music? What about music? So you saying y'all make instruments?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's cool.
So we do a little bit of music and we do a little bit of art.
So what y'all listen to music, or y'all make music, or y'all sing, or what? What y'all do?
We make a band.
Make a band?
So we make music.
Oh, okay.
No, that's your own slob.
Nah, don't put no slob on nobody, alright? That goes for both of y'all.
In PE, we get to do games, do sports, like basketball
You went to
or
PE
soccer.
today?
No, we didn't do any of that stuff yet. We're gonna start tomorrow, I think. I think we're gonna start tomorrow.
PE?
No, we get to go in a group. So I picked the first group in one day in a week. I want to go to like music first because I pretty much like what they do. And then the next day I'm gonna go to library and make a commercial. Cause library, Mr. Johnson is gonna have us make a commercial or something. And I like the sound of that, so I wanna do it after music. And then I wanna do like art class and then PE. Wait, PE and then art class. I forgot the order because I wrote it on the cards.
Oh, okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I want to start tomorrow by doing it in order. So first tomorrow, I
So
go
it sound like y'all gonna have a fun year then.
Yeah, we're gonna do that pretty much every day of the year.
It sound like y'all gonna have a real fun year.
Yep. We're in second grade now. That's what we do. Have fun.
Right. Alright, well, that concludes our day. I want to say thank y'all for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, share our videos. You know what I'm saying? Please comment too. Alright, peace out.